So we are officially recording. And today we are going to look at our NA housing contests number 6 for Krafty Retro Designs. And the title of this is The Home is Where Your Axe Hangs. And it's a small house build. Staple houses are smaller with furniture slot limitations. So, how many were allowed for this competition?
So it was half slot of
Okay.
a staple house or smaller.
Got it. I left out that part when I did my thing. And so we do these every month for Crafty, and this is anybody from that is on the NA server can join in these contests with us and enter and have some fun.
Should be good.
All right. So the first house we're gonna see is Dio Mavi. Diom V. I can never say her name or him, but I'm pretty sure it's a her. I should never guess genders. And we're gonna go to the Snug Pod residence. Put my chat window down a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
Snug Pods can be a great home for one of these because it is just a single room. It's not even
Yep.
that big, but I know it's 200 slots. So even 100 slots, you can fill that up and make it look really good.
I've always liked this house. This is one of my
Yeah.
favorite houses, I think.
Heck, you can
Oh.
even get away with just 50 slots with this house. Because it's so tiny, but it really looks great. Like, I love how they decorate this house. It's really snug.
It is, and I have not cheated. I have not seen any of these houses yet, so this will be my first time coming into all of these houses. Hopefully, permissions are set right for me. And definitely, like coming in, it gives you a very homey feel. Just coming in with the fire right here in the bench. I almost thought that was a pillow, but that's a loaf of bread right there. It looks just like a pillow. Got a nice little pretty table set out. And this does give a very. I like the glowy flowers up here too. That gives the top of this a really nice feel to it with the vines in the background as well too. We got a little ventilation system going on. Got all of the crafting stations here.
It's really nice because it's a functional house because of the allows
Yep.
all the crafting stations in there, but they blend in very well with the build. Some people I find like they have a little crafting station, but it just doesn't meld well with the house.
Oh, I agree. Yes. This just it looks very natural in here. Like it belongs. I really like this map. Is this the dwarven schematics?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Again,
That's,
it's
that's a luxury vendor item.
yep. Yep, it's one of
Mhm.
those things that I've seen a million times, but I don't really see them displayed a lot in houses, and I think that really fits with the crafting stations right here too. I also like the fan. I think the fan fits.
Yeah, the one thing I loved about this house is there is multiple different styles, but they pretty much go together in a way it works.
Yep.
Because some like you have mix match of different styles, and you go, hang on, this doesn't really work. But for
Yep.
this situation, it does. It kind of
Yep.
looks cluttered, but not. It's all where it should be. It all goes together,
Yep.
and
Oh, I like the painting above there like that.
yeah, and having the dwarven in there too. It's
Yep.
like it goes.
Yep. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in here, and I like the window boxes up there like that. That gives it a really pretty effect too. And it does. It feels very snug. You got some halalu stuff, and then isn't that the Sijic table?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
just Cigi.
Yep.
There's Merkmeyer carpet,
Yep.
Nord bench. There's Leowin. There's
Yeah.
Argonian. Like, there's a bit of everything. There's even Deadlands in there. I'm like,
Yep.
I think that's Deadlands.
We got a bear hiding behind that curtain, that the divider right there. It's gonna come out and get me. I didn't even see it back there, like when I was looking at it. Oh, we got some strewn. This person's not very clean. They've left their dirty socks and their gold is kind of falling out of their chest here. Oh, we got some red guard too.
It's there's a lot of little details in this
There
house that I
is.
like.
I love all the paintings on there. Now, I can't go outside in this house, correct?
No,
No,
it's you're
No,
this the whole house.
I was thinking of Humble Mud. That's what I was thinking of, was Humble Mud.
another good house for this, I think, build too.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, no one entered a humble mud, and I'm like, oh, the two smallest houses that would just perfect for this
Yeah.
build.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Sisters of the Sand, I think, would be a good one too.
There is one coming up later on too, Sisters of the Sand. Actually, no. Oh, I'm thinking twin archers. No, yeah, Sisters of the Sand would have been a good one too.
Go back to bed. Love you. Sorry.
Kitty winks.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, mine always comes in like that too.
Yeah. Sorry. I know we caught that on video, but whatever. We're gonna skip. Charlene's next on my list, but we're gonna skip her because I think she wants to be here. So we are gonna go to Zama 1969, and this is the Kragan home. I still really like the Kragan home house too. Like, I like a lot of these smaller houses.
Yes, and Kragenhome's another great example of you could use just 100 slots and it looks full.
So
Um,
this house, they did a very good job of looking full. Like with as many slots as they have, this house looks very full and snug, for better terms or worse.
it's got a very cozy feel, I
It
think, that
does.
one. Very cozy feel. I think there's two Kragenhomes and both are completely
I
different from
love
each
that.
other. Like,
I should do
yes.
like a Kragan home. Well, I know J Hart had his Kragan home contest, but I should do that for like a Discord tour, like every viewing everybody's Kragan home and how it's different.
I think I've started demolishing half of mine because it was the kiddie pools,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh,
I think, yeah,
this looks like a weight
started
bench
demolishing that.
here.
It is. It's great.
That is awesome.
This home has a lot of modern creative ideas. I love it. Like, it looks like a modern home.
And that's
Um,
what's over here on the floor is the weights. Like I kind of came in and I was looking at it and I'm like, what is that? But that's the weights for the weight bench. One has to stay in shape. That is very awesome with the plates and the bowls. Wow. I've never seen anybody do that in a house before.
yes, this house is really creative for ideas like this. Yeah,
Oh, who do we have here?
it's amazing.
Is this a house guest or is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Miri. She just has clothes on her. That I didn't realize. So the outfit that you put her in will go in your house.
No, and that is such a pain because I had a build where I was going, yep, she's going to be wearing this.
Uh huh.
And when I put her in the house, no, she goes to a standard outfit that she comes with. So they got their adventuring clothes and then they got at home clothes, and that's it. There's the two outfits, but you can't change or edit or color the one that is when you
I
place
know
them
I
down
was
as
so
like
sad
in your home.
about that.
I wanted her for the pool one. I wanted to put her and Bastion in the Nord bathing outfits
That would have
for
been
the pool
perfect.
theme,
Put her
and I
in
couldn't.
any outfit.
This is awesome. This desk. I've never seen anybody try to make a modern day computer either. That is amazing.
Oh, it's a steampunk computer. That's great.
And there's a potato for a
is.
mouse.
I love that.
this. Wow, that is amazing. Oh, there's the ginger kitten pet.
Yeah, no, this house has some really amazing ideas when it comes to thinking outside the box, trying to replicate a modern feel in in this environment. It's great.
What is this?
That's the music box.
Oh, okay.
What they call that one?
That's the Argonian one.
Yeah,
And they have the frog like that?
yeah.
Oh
It
my
has
god.
like it looks like a pyramid to begin with, I believe, and then you when you open it up, it the sides fall down and there's a frog there,
That is
and the frog
amazing.
starts
I don't I
chirping
haven't
and
seen
the
that
song
one.
plays.
He's kind of creeping on the bed right here. He wants to see the action that's going to happen in the bed. You know, this bed is one of my favorite beds. I love the halalu canopy bed. I think this is so pretty.
And it's probably the most used bed for different purposes,
Oh,
I
for
think.
sure. I know Keely used it in her in one of her
The
houses.
chariots.
Yes. She used them
Yes,
for.
yes.
She built a carousel with them as well too in one of her houses.
Cool.
Yes, I remember that.
Yep.
Uh, I've seen them in fireplaces of all things, and all these other different builds, and I kind of go, "That's the bed." I only know this because I've seen it so many times used in so many ways that I can now pick up going, "That's the
Oh,
bed." I don't know what
look
other
at that.
objects are, but
Is
that's the
that
bed.
a stove
That's a
with burners?
stove.
That's a stove. I
Yeah.
And it
know,
has some
right?
knobs on it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
That is awesome. And even it's got like a vent fan on it. This is amazing.
Trying to think, what is the stove actually made of? What is the big box?
It's by the looks of it, it looks like it's the although it's not normally that color. The panels, clockwork,
Maybe they're
just
flipped
panels, I
over.
believe.
Maybe they're flipped over. Do they
Hmm.
shine differently
I
flipped
think
over?
lighting because they don't change in color when you flip them over.
So
But the
that
wait. The bottom there, is that made out of like plate? Where you on the side there by the knobs? What are those little grates made out of?
I cannot tell.
they're a vent of some description. I think it's a few different clockwork items being thrown together in one.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I honestly can't. I like the red button going on up there above the two buttons up there as
Yeah,
well
that
too.
makes me wonder what could that be? What is that red button?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's probably something sunken in.
Maybe the button of like the Velocity candle?
Maybe.
See, I think the buttons are I think they actually might be the what do you call it? The cups that everyone uses for
Oh,
toilet paper,
they
just
are.
upside
They
down.
are. I see
I got no
this.
clue which ones those are.
They're halalu. Are they halalu or indorel? They're the white cups that got a red like wine in it, and they're kind of ribbed in sections. And a lot of people stick them in next to toilets as
Yep.
toilet paper. And I think that's what the buttons are, the white ones. The red, I'm thinking, is just maybe a big bit of furniture that's just poking out a little bit to create that.
Yeah.
What furniture, I'm not 100% sure. But the grates have got me stumped. I'm trying to figure out what they are.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm thinking they're probably the base of something that no one knows that it has that actual texture
Right?
underneath.
Yeah, we do that a lot, don't we? Flip things. I love flipping things completely over.
So, like, unless we sit there and turn up every bit
Right.
of furniture just to find out what it is.
Right? I mean, some of them
Um,
go. Some of them are, yeah, like they're completely different when you turn them around. Is this?
but
Like Dunmer statues that have like the Dunmer crust on them, and if you flip them over, they make the most beautiful floor seals.
These look like little mini video cameras.
Oh, they're back.
This is just. This is really good. I really like this house. Amazing use of
it's
stuff
very creative.
for it.
Yeah.
Like wow, very like you said, very modern. Like everything's just like wow. The lights fit so good like that too, because they all kind of lead to the Dark Brotherhood statue window, and that window looks perfect right there too.
It does. It fits perfectly in that little
It
space. So it's
does.
like it's made for that shape.
It is so hard to place those in houses to make them look good, and this it's like the lights are drawing to that window, so it kind of like centers right in there when you're looking at it. That's just wow. So
It's like to your right where the windows to the right. I find the vampire ones fit in those type of ones very well. But for this one, yeah, it fits nicely there.
yeah.
So who made this space?
This was Zama 1969.
Okay.
All right. Now we are gonna go to Noah Lollygagging's house. If I can remember how to, you guys get to see all my sales.
Yeah, I just keep seeing these pop ups of sales. I'm like, Birdie's rich.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just actually, it's more or less, I'm sitting here thinking, I have a lot of motifs I should be selling
Yeah.
right now.
So I'm actually, and we're gonna go to No Lollygagging's Autumn's Gate house, another one of my favorite houses. I actually am starting to sell my motifs that I had hoarded from the anniversary event last year. I have like every single one of my chests in my house loaded with motifs. So this week I started selling all of them, and yeah, I've made a little bit of gold by selling them.
Gosh, that sounds what I do. I do that. For Poor Man, I have like tons and tons of motifs just saved so I can make little packages out, and
Yeah.
I try to hoard things like that so we can make some pretty things.
Yeah, well, I've hoarded them. I had like some of them. Like I had, was it Dromatha chest? I don't know what chest it was, but it was like 569K. I'm like, holy cow! The market gets flooded with the motifs during the anniversary event, so I buy them while they're selling really cheap, and then I hoard them, and I hoard the ones that I have.
It's actually very smart.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
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 All right. So
Where's the video?
can it should
Go on,
be
Tony.
in Discord. You should be able to see it on your screen, possibly.
I
You
do
have to
not.
click on Tony. Click on Tony and then it will open up.
Okay, click on me, and it'll open up.
Watch stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Were we late?
A little bit. I think we are on the third house.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're just entering the third house.
Yep. And I skipped Charlene's house. So yes, this is the third house, and we will do that house last. So right now we're in No Lollygagging's Autumn's Gate house. And she's got a nice little deer being ready to cook. Got some fishies getting ready for a fish fry over here. I still can't get over Gail's daughter and the hanging deer that she had that was trying to reach the hay at the bottom of it.
I know, right?
I thought that
Tormented.
was so cute. We got Horsey over here. Let's go see what fun is inside. And this, I love Autumn's Gate. This is,
What kind is that banner? That banner outside. What kind is that?
did I
That
just
red
go
one
the
right
wrong
there.
one?
Other way. Other way. Other way. Other way behind you.
Behind me.
There. That red one.
That's the that's from one of the newer dungeons, isn't it?
I have no idea, but it's pretty.
It's Undaunted. It's in the Undaunted enclave. It's I'm pretty sure it's one of the dungeons that came out with Blackwood.
Interesting.
That's cool. I collect banners.
I'm just trying to remember the exact name of the dungeon. I was looking at that myself. I haven't done that dungeon. I was like, I like that one.
Oh, wow.
Something Rose. Let me bring that up.
This, wow, this looks really good. Like walking in, you just get a very homey vibe to this. I love the chairs set up
The
like
rug
this.
is awesome.
It is, and it fits. Like it fits with this house very well. somebody has got a antler chair going on here. This is the throne. This is the main chair right here.
Looks like it's ready to grab you.
Right? I would hate to somebody really tall to sit in there and get impaled.
It's like the Beetlejuice chair in the movie Beetlejuice.
Oh, yep. Now this is a very nicely well put mantle up here. I like how everything fits really well on this mantle, and it looks really good.
I love the blunderbuss that she did.
I'm looking at that, trying to figure out what it is, and that's exactly what it is. Like,
Yeah, I was talking to her on her stream because she went through and did a tour on the houses, and I'm like, oh, because I miss it. I'm like, I love your blunderbuss on the mantle. And she goes, yes, that's a whole lot of pieces put together
yeah,
just to make that.
Because now I'm looking at it, and it's like I see a dwarven button or whatever those are called. The cog. I can't think of the name
Oh,
of it.
clockwork clogs.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I see and I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, like it kind of looked like a guitar for a minute, but now that's exactly what it is. Like, wow.
Yeah. I think she used the is it the Nordic or the orc horn? It's the one that you can have hanging.
Oh, okay.
So it's the horn, the clogs, and I believe it's the dwarven luxe furniture you get. That's just like the arms. What do you call it? The like the arms from the big constructs that you see in a lot of your dungeons and delves. Is it Centaurian?
Okay.
Arm? Yeah, that come out in the luxe.
Yeah, like.
But yeah, she did a great job.
Yes.
That rose is really pretty too.
Given some oh my gosh, Beauty and the Beast vibes.
It looks like resin to me like that.
Beauty and the Beast is the basic theme for this. It's Gaston's house, basically.
Did I miss this? Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's not in the description. I wish there was a description for it, but yeah, it's like Gaston's house, more or less. She was saying, so like that song where he's in the tavern singing,
Yeah.
"Oh my, what a guy that Gaston!" Yes, that one. So he has that chair with the horns that he sits in, the antlers,
He does.
and it's all antlers, and he's decorating and that, and he has the blunderbuss on the mantle. So yeah, it has that Beauty and the Beast vibe through the whole place.
That's amazing that I picked up on it without even knowing that. Good job, Lolly.
Yeah, she has some. I noticed with a lot of her builds, she does have these type of themes to movies and that. Like I remember her Sweeney Todd house.
Ooh,
that was great. And then this one, which is Gaston's house. I love it.
It does, and it fits perfectly. Like that's exactly what I'm picturing when you say that.
You should turn on the sink right behind you. It actually lights up. Can you turn on the sink?
Yeah, hang on. I was looking at that lamp. There we go. Nice.
It's actually full of water.
See
If
that.
you have it in dark houses, it reflects the light.
That's pretty awesome.
That's really cool.
What is this from again?
That's in
Antiquity.
Okay.
yeah,
Isn't it?
Antiquity. You have to get it from Cyrodiil though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
you
a
can,
moth
you
leader
can
or
get it
moth
from Imperial
priest.
City too.
Oh, okay.
The sewers.
I think I got mine from a chest. My lead for that one, but
I was
yeah,
looking
it's
at
a hard
this
one.
chandelier, and I think she put extra candles in it. Because I don't think those candles normally in it like that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's the Nord chandelier. I have that
Yeah.
in most of my Nordic houses
Weird.
for
I
that
didn't
reason.
know,
It
like
was
I'm
cool.
looking at it, and I'm like, I didn't know the candles were like that. Like that looks. You know, it's just weird seeing this stuff over and over again that I'm so used to seeing, and it's just like, wow, it looks so different.
I thought those were orcish scones candles for a minute.
They have something very similar too, I believe. But yeah, no, like the orc and the Nord stuff go together for that reason. Like they really do.
They do. I love how she has the house divided by the bookshelf like that. It looks
It's
very.
much better than a divider.
It is. I mean, it really is, and it looks legit. Like it fits the theme, and it looks good. I all these houses are amazing, you guys. How are we ever gonna judge all these?
Yeah, I thought the same thing too. Franny, I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh, what are we gonna judge on? That's why I actually added. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
the voting form, but I added 2 or 3 other categories as well to it. But yeah,
I haven't
because
had
it's
a
like,
chance to
how do
sit
I?
down and do it
Yeah.
yet. Real life has been kicking my butt lately.
This one is definitely top cat.
I agree. I really like it. Oh, really good. Okay, next we are gonna go to the Destroyer Rings, Captain Margot's place. If I can get this to open. What am I doing wrong? There we go. I'm so bad with like directions and controls.
Just to warn you, our house, our primary is on the lunar because of the NA contest, okay?
That is perfect, and I can't seem to go to her house.
I managed to get there. No
It
problems.
says character not found.
Yeah. I know there's a few people that have happened to them every now and then. And let me see if I can get in there.
Yeah, it's saying character not found. Unless maybe I spelled her name wrong.
Does your one come up automatically with names?
Good point.
See, with what I'm using, I start typing it in and automatically comes up with the correct spelling and the correct person.
Oh my gosh, my mouse just disappeared. There it goes.
Okay.
So let's.
I'm porting in if you want to teleport to me.
Let me try it one more time with mine and see.
Because I don't think it's capitals. Okay, well I'm in if you want to.
Okay, let me try this one more time. It did bring it up. There, it's working now. I guess I had to do it that way. Maybe I typed it. Maybe I had the spelling wrong or something when I did it wrong. So nope, I'm going perfect. Thank you though.
Okay. No, that's all right. I'll leave the house because I've got all my blooming pets out and Mary, so it's just gonna make a heck of a cluster. Yeah.
I've got to remember to do that. Just pick the drop downs because I probably I do copy and paste fails. Like we will not talk about all of my copy and paste fails. That I do them a lot.
I think I saw one the other day, but that was it was more the putting it in the wrong Discord. I think you were announcing a auction and you put it in Killer, not Kitty.
Yeah, I was talking about this the other night in one of the auctions. I accidentally copy and pasted wrong in one of the spreadsheets that I was doing for a contest like 6 months ago or 7 months ago, and Phantom had to literally go back in the history, and it took him almost 2 hours to fix all the mistake that I made. I wiped out the names. It was for like a 50-50, and I completely copy and pasted and messed it all up. And there would have been no way to go back. There would have been no way to go back because I couldn't ask people, how there's no way. And it was at the very end of it, and I had a ton of entries. He was not very happy with me.
Well, a wrong spreadsheet's better than a kid in the cat litter.
Right? So I'm coming into this house and I'm getting a very, very home vibe. This is a place where I definitely wouldn't mind living. It's a very lived-in house. I like the laundry. I like the laundry stack too. Do you ever notice that it matches with the clothesline with the colors?
Yeah.
It's very specific. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks exactly like what you've just pulled off the line.
Yeah, that's awesome. I never noticed that until just now.
But I don't find it matches the clothesline that came out at the same time as it. Like that
Oh,
stack
the
was
I
came out with the layer win. Was it layer win?
Yep.
And the clothesline that came out there, the really nice looking one. The clothes don't match because I'm pretty sure the blues are a lighter blue and
I
different things
actually
like
don't think
that. They
I've
don't
seen it in a house
match
before.
as nice.
We got a nice little sewing bench here with some spools of thread and her little sewing kit. Maybe this is a mistress, a seamstress house. Or just a very functional house where, you can do a little bit of everything in this house. Oh, somebody is messy with their clothes there. That painting looks really good there, too. It matches very well.
It does. I do like that one. And
Nice little kitchen area here. I like the books. Is that a book on top of that? They
oh
are.
no, I just forgot which companion was that when I was thieving. Oops.
I like
That's not.
the books on top of that, how they're kind of like stacked like that. Maybe there's some cookbooks. I like that though. That gives that shelf a very nice looking feel to it.
Yeah,
Oh, very
I
nice.
noticed that when I went in there. Like the lean, yeah, it does
Yeah.
look natural. It doesn't. Let's not standing upright. Not you know.
It's very hard to do
Mm,
that too, to get it to fit perfectly like that. That's
yes.
very hard to do. Got some wood for the fire. Nice little sweet roll and some nice little rocking chairs to sit and watch the fire. This is so homey. I love it.
Is that the original fire for the house, or is that a built-in fire?
It looks built in.
Yeah, that's the fire that comes with the house, the fireplace.
Oh,
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 okay.
oh! I thought you meant like the fire inside of it.
Yeah, because for our fireplace, we had to use a witch's totem and just put the top of the fire because our house never came with an actual fire.
Oh, I thought you were asking about the fireplace. No, that fire.
It
I don't
looks
know
like
where's
a
that fire.
bonfire, like a Reichling bonfire, maybe,
Yeah,
is what it kind of looks
Sunken
like.
in.
Yeah, like that's what it kind of looks like to me, or the holiday one, but it kind of looks more like a Reichling one because of the lighter wood
Um,
there.
I
Because you
thought
see
the
the wood of the.
rifling.
You know what? I think that is. I think it's that comes with the holiday house. You get the fire. Do you know what I'm talking about for the Christmas house? That you get.
no, I know what you're talking about. The one that is actually you can cook on it, but
Yeah,
it's not. No, it that one looks like it should be in the holiday one looks like it should be. It has like the little metal grating in it. It
you're
doesn't look
right.
like a campfire.
You're
But if you
right.
look behind the pot at the back log, it goes right through the back of the wall, right? That's why I was asking. They're very right-hand log. You see how it
Yeah,
goes through the wall?
yeah, yeah. It looks like a bonfire of some sort.
It's still totally cool. Make no mistake about
Yeah.
it. But
And see, I like it because it gives off a lot of light. Some of the fires are very dim, and I
Yeah.
like lights. Like I always light my houses up way too much. You walk in, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, some of them is a bit like that. I think Cold Harbor is pretty. Cold Harbor can be like that too sometimes, but sometimes I find it's the candles, lanterns, and that I find are fine. But some of the fires, the flickering, it just hurts my eyes with that sometimes. I don't know if anyone else gets it. Like I can't look at places with lots of fires going at once.
Speaking of the Cold Harbor house, though, Phantom. Oh, we got a cat on the shelf. A kitty misbehaving. Not the food.
Yes, there's a few there that's Kitty misbehaving.
I missed them. But Phantom was talking about the Cold Harbor house in general, that it has a sun in it. Like if you look, there's a sun in that house, and the shadows cast a sun-looking thing on some of the stuff. And he was trying to figure out why there was a sun in Cold Harbor. And then he was showing me, and then I was looking up. I'm like, yeah, that is a really bright sun. If you angle up and look up, and then he was showing me like the shadows that it was casting on the ground, because he likes to go off one of the cliffs when he does the auction. It was really funny. The other day he rolled off of it and he died. And I'm like, ah.
That fireplace, I just discovered it's actually two different components there.
Oh.
So the logs are just your plain old, what was it called? Smoldering. Where are they? Clicked on them 2 seconds ago. Oh, here they are. Rough firewood smoldering,
Oh.
which can be picked up from your home goods
Yep.
vendors,
Yep.
from a Bar's Landing, Cyrodiil,
I think there's one in Cold
Auxinium,
Harbor.
Red, Refer Trading Post. So what they've done is they've bought that, put that in the fire, and then added a different fire underneath, which
Yeah.
to me looks like they've probably done the Relican or the New Life fireplace, might be sunken deep
Yeah.
in to really give that good flame.
Those give off so much fire.
But yeah, so it's two separate housing items in one.
I did something wrong. Yeah.
You'll see when you get to mine and Charlene's house, the candles are really actually quite bright. We had to put them in the amethysts because to light up the blue crystals because they were way too dark. You know what I mean?
Next up.
Yeah, the crystals they really do well once you start bouncing light off them.
Oh, that's a good
Or
idea.
in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you go see the candles actually buried inside the crystals.
Ooh. Well, we are gonna visit Atomic Moxie's house next, and we are going to the Twin Arches.
I don't see Moxie much in game. Is she on game that often, or?
She sent me a message about something. I can't remember what. I want to say it was her daughter's birthday, so she was kind of busy doing stuff with her daughter's birthday.
I bumped into her last time on Lolly's stream about 2 days ago. I think it was. Because I remember her saying that she was humming and hawing whether to enter this house, and I'm like, no, it was a great house. You definitely had to have entered it. If I knew you were hiding this little gem, I would have yelled at you.
I like this. Is this the Reichling or the
Markarth from
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Reach one.
The
That
That
one,
is
yes.
brilliant. That is a brilliant furniture. I love it because
do too.
it's got that real rustic vibe to it, and it's got the vines. Because a lot of the others are really formal looking, like the Eleanor arches, the Redgar ones. They're just too formal.
I love how she made this fountain. She made her own fountain. That is pretty
I like 'em.
nifty. That is pretty nifty. That must be a top of a fountain. That is a top piece of it, because I'm like looking at it, trying to figure out how she got the water coming out the sides like that. But that's pretty neat to make your own fountain. You don't see, and the statue right there works really well with that middle pole. Like it actually looks like it's a full piece.
Yeah. What's that? That's the Kennereth statue, monthly statue, the Leowyn fountains, and Dark Elf. I want to say Dark Elf.
Yeah.
I think it's a Dark Elf.
Do not forget to get your free paintings this month either if you're ESO Plus. Wow, this is wow. Not what I expected coming in here.
Isn't that the Dagon painting?
Yeah, the big guy with the fire.
Yeah, that's Dagon.
Pony does not do lore. I'm sorry. Pony does not pay attention to quest or pay attention to lore in any way, shape, or form. So you could say something about somebody and I would have no idea what you're talking about.
He's the only one with 4 arms and swords on all 4.
Like, the big guy with fire. Somebody's eating some eggs in bed. Got some coffee. Reading some book. What's more cozier than eating some breakfast in bed while reading a book? This is so pretty.
Gail, are those the same as the Merkmeyer vines, the red ones, or are they different? They're a splasher.
These ones?
Yeah, they're not the Merkmeyer vine, are they? The Dragonfire vines, are they?
Oh, geez, what are they? They're
I think these are the ones that you get in Malabator. Just the regular vines.
They seem to match the Reach. Why do I want to say that they're from the Reach? But I'm not sure. Malbotor ones are brighter.
They are, aren't they? Look at how nicely placed that
trying to
looks.
remember what they are. They're the elsewhere. They're from elsewhere,
Okay.
but everyone thinks elsewhere. Everyone thinks elsewhere. They think the red vines, because those things are gorgeous. But they're the green variety, the verdant ivory. And there's two forms to it too.
That's a beautiful bath.
Look at the rug below there. That's really clever. I've never seen anybody do that before. I love the rug underneath that.
That's a snow bear crown rug.
Can't you make those? Aren't those?
No, they're only crown.
Oh, okay. And then with the light right there, that's so pretty. And with the rose petals in there. Can I get in? Can I get in? I can't get in. Nope, I'm in. Woo, taking a bath. And what do we got here? We got a nice little kitchen area. That's so pretty with the shelves like that. Then with the little pot hanging out like that, that's clever.
It is. I like how this kitchen is done, and just the little details to it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty sink.
That's an open clamshell, isn't it? Behind the wall?
No, that's the Leowin
fountain.
fountains.
Yeah.
It's the same fountain that was outside, but that's sunken in deeper with Eleanor fountain attached to it.
Yep. What are the? Oh, those are bowls.
I only know this because I've been trying to do sinks myself, and I've been going through all these different styles and designs trying to find the right one.
They're dirty dishes in the sink. Someone needs to do some dishes in this house. Got some dirty dishes going on. That is really pretty.
I was about to say it looks like my sink.
Right?
Dang, people in this game telling me to go do my dishes.
Oh, look at this. Wow, that looks awesome. Oh my gosh. I love that. Wow. That is awesome. I can't outsay, but it's awesome.
They look more comfy than a Subway.
True.
That does look really, really nice. I've seen a few people do that too, and it looks wonderful and comfy.
It does. She did an amazing job. I'm glad she entered. It is this with the flowers and the stuff, and I mean, look at this up here. Like, that is really pretty. It's a tree upside down. But then, oh, look it, she's got an axe to hang. She's literally hanging her axe.
Yes, I was going to say that. She was the only one who actually had a hanging axe. Not that it was a requirement of the build at all, but I got a good giggle when I turned around, looked up at the flowers going, hang on, that's a hanging axe. So it gave me a bit of a giggle too with that one.
She took it literally.
I love that little detail. I laughed when I went into that house and saw that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And this mirror looks really nice too. That's the new Leowin one, I think.
Yeah, that I'm not Sure, and I haven't really looked at all the mirrors
I'm pretty
since I
sure that's
started
a
bringing
delay
out
one, but man, you could like
all
make a
these fancy
monster.
ones.
Like I could see Scorpina making something out of that and using that for an eye, because that looks just like an
Yes,
eye. Like
big big
for like a
tentacle
big
monster with
monster.
eyes and that. Yeah,
She is so good at like making monsters and pumpkins and all kinds of stuff. All right, now we're gonna go to Miscreants Black Vine Villa. So far, these houses have just been amazing. I have loved every single one of them. I do not know how we are going to judge this.
yeah. I thought the same. Like that's why I did like the
Yep.
voting poll for us to try and
Yeah.
do because I mean at least maybe we can get a good judge on numbers
So
that way.
let's try to get a winner by the 30th of this, or by the end of this month, so we can get together, all three of us, and figure out how we want
Yeah,
to do it. And I really did like how you had that laid out. That was very nice. I like that. And we
yeah.
can.
It it's just more, I guess, as a reference, just for us to get
Yep.
on the same page. Like, look at what each of us liked about each person's house. Add
Yep.
comments if need
Yep.
be, and yeah, go from there. So we all go, okay, this helps just summarizes it a little bit.
Yep.
This is quite a nice little house. I love
This
outside
outside
how it just looks
is
really stunning. Now,
yes.
this is a very unique house, I have to say, because inside is not what I was expecting at all.
Oh,
And
I
it's
can't wait to go
gorgeous.
in.
It's
I love
amazing house,
I
but
love the
yes,
flowers out here like this. That looks so pretty.
that's the best thing that they brought out in the vines. I think, like, I thought the orange ones from elsewhere were just brilliant, and then they brought out them for Leowin, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah, I mean, this them on the house like that just looks so pretty with the candles lit up. That looks really pretty like that. It's a very pretty screenshot. What do we have over here? Got some AD. Is that in the house itself?
yeah,
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 I
that's
guess it
part of the
is.
house
Yeah.
itself.
I haven't been in this house in a long time. Oh, wow. Wow. Not what definitely not what I'm expecting. Look, you got some water? We've got a boat and a house. That is absolutely comfy and amazing. Look at that. The clothes on the water. So this is like a sailboat. The sailboat. Oh, look at the kitten. I like how he's got like the navigation thing up there, the compass.
I like the bed in the boat. That's a really neat idea.
Kitten's like, yes, this is my spot. You shall not have my spot. This is very clever. Them guys is hanging out.
It as I said, it's quite unique. Like, because
It
everyone made
is.
the same type of thing with the homes. Like everyone decorated it differently, which is just amazing how everyone had all these different ideas. But this one just stood out. Like, okay, this is completely different.
You would
I
never
love
have
it.
thought of having a boat in a house, but it fits. Like, look at how good this fits.
Yeah, it literally looks like you have got a cave or something that you've pulled up into,
Yep,
and
that's kind of like what I thought too. Got a little,
Far she blows.
got a little breakfast nook over here, and even a sign to prove it that's where you eat. But I
if
like.
you go
Oh, go
if
ahead.
you go back to the front door, I thought that sign, the bar sign, was on the wall. Right? It looks like it's on the wall. No, turn a little bit there. See it? Right where the boat is. See there, right there, stop. A little bit left. There. See the bar sign?
Oh, yep,
It looks like it's on the wall, but it's not. It's on the rafter right in front of the door.
yeah. carpet really does look like water, though. And with the depth difference of like the planks right here, that's so awesome.
You need some, what is it, those little lily pads and sink it down right against the carpet.
And this is not part of the house. He built this. This
Ooh.
little area right here. This is not part of the house that I know of. I'm pretty sure he built
No,
this.
that's basically wherever the wood is.
Yeah.
All built, all built.
This is so clever. I absolutely love this. That boat is just fantastic. We got a little area over here with that huge anchor. Like, who would have ever like said like, oh, I'm gonna. Oh, there's that clothesline we were talking about. I think the lay-in clothesline.
Yeah,
Or that's the pulleys or the.
yeah, the
Yes.
pulley, the Lewin, yeah, it's the clothesline pulley.
But who's like, I'm
I-
gonna build a house and I'm gonna put an anchor and I'm gonna put a boat in it.
Yeah, exactly, and it's amazing. I love it.
It is. It's very, very creative. I must
At the
say.
back of the boat, they could use the clothing crafter, the little critter cages, and make it look like a lobster pot, too.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just very, very unique and I love it. Very well done. That was Miscreants. This definitely unique. And I was not expecting that when I walked into the house, because from the outside, that's not what you were expecting. Next up, we are gonna go to Scorpina's Cyrodiilic Jungle House.
Again, this one's quite a unique one too. Different
She
different
always-
from most of the others too.
She really thinks outside of the box when she builds her houses. I think like stuff that I don't think normally. Like she just builds all these crazy out of the box type of things, and I love them. I love the creativity. This is a nice house too. This has got a nice yard in it. I think. If I'm thinking
It's
of the.
it's
Yeah.
my favorite house.
Yeah. Because it's still like a smaller house, and you've got a nice little yard in it.
It's a beautiful house. This one, I love it. I love the Cyrodiilic Jungle House.
We've got some pigs. What are they getting into over here? Got a pig pen.
That's actually a razorback, isn't it?
Yeah, the smaller ones, the Razorback, and the other ones, the
Domino.
Rothgar, I think. Are they still in
the
the Crown
Rothgar
Store
one
at the
you get
moment?
from P points.
Nice little backyard, front yard setting going on. A little crafty station. Got some branches that fell down. Cutting some tree. Cutting some logs. When I was younger, I kind of grew up out in the country. Our first house, and we had a wood burning fireplace. And my dad used to have to go cut trees and cut logs to heat the house in the wood burning fireplace. That's what that reminded me of. Oh wow. This is not what I was expecting in this house.
It's done like a real log cabin
It is
type of feel to it.
like a farmhouse.
Mm.
Like this is something you would see like on the farm.
I actually thought it was more, especially with the outside, like a temporary, what do you call it? Like a temporary fort or station
Maybe, yeah.
that someone's built, like explorers have built,
Yep.
waiting for a proper town to come in to be built on top of it, type of thing.
Yep.
So that's the feel I was getting from it too.
I love how she did this. How she put the wood inside of this house to make it look like a completely different. Oh, she has an axe to hang too.
Yeah, there's an axe on the wall on this one
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And I like how she like this has the fireplace popping out like that. Like wow, it's a very rustic looking log cabin type of house. That is really clever. I would have never thought of doing something like that, and it fits really well. That is awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, I kind of get that vibe too, like a rough little camp that was
Like,
set
yeah,
up. Yeah.
it's not like a temporary camp. It looks like it's going to be like before you get to the actual settlement
Yes.
point,
Yes.
or it's encampment for soldiers at a point like somewhere in the battlefield that
Yeah.
is like a return base type of thing.
Yep.
So what you see in Craglawn near the I think it's near the werewolves or something before you get to the werewolf section in Craglawn. Not Craglawn, sorry. Glenumbra. Glenumbra has one like this
And did she
type
put
of thing,
this
but they've
wood?
got still tents in there.
Did she put this wood part up? I think she did. Maybe. Yeah, she
No,
did.
that's standard. Is oh no,
Because I can
yeah,
see kind of a little glitch right here. So she put this wooden part up too. Wow. But yeah, like a pioneer type of house, like back in the
yes,
pioneer
that
days.
yeah. I was thinking that word. Like, I'm like, what did the word? Yes, pioneer. It's
That
like a pioneer
yeah,
house or settlement that you would
yeah.
see grow larger. But yeah, you got the fortified fences around,
Yep.
um, and like a temporary fence and temporary housing, and then you'll knock down the fences to put more
Yep.
settlements in and make it grow from there. Yeah, that's the exact feel I was getting from it.
This is very clever. Like all of these houses are so unique. Like none of them are the same. They are all absolutely unique in their own way. Like I can't wait to see what more of these contests are gonna bring out. This one is Adelaide, and we are looking at her Kragan Home house. Another Kragan Home.
Ooh, I don't think we've seen that one before.
This one. It's quite a nice little house too. You've got to watch the cats. That's all I can say. Is you've got to watch the
Are
cats
the
in this
cats
one.
getting into some trouble in this house?
Pretty much.
Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting coming into this house. And again, we're in Kragan Home.
It's
I
stunning.
I honestly had to look over and see what house I was
Look
in.
at the cat in the tree.
Yeah, you watch that cat. You see like it's knocked over the apples in the corner there, and it's just. I think there's another one running around causing havoc in here too. Like the cats. I think there might have even been a story about them too. But I'm trying to remember
Oh
now.
my gosh.
He's even stalking something. He's so cute.
Look at the sink, you guys. Wow. That
Anyway,
is-
I've gotta go. That's now my pickup for
yeah.
the school pickup.
Well,
So
thank you for
I better
joining
bolt.
us. Thank you for joining
Yeah.
us and running this.
It's great. It's great. It's amazing seeing all these ideas too, because I'm
For
like,
sure.
oh,
Like
amazing,
that sink.
amazing houses.
Put more dirty dishes, guys. We need to do the dishes.
Is that a pot inside the fireplace cooking a dinner?
It is.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is. I wonder what they're cooking in there.
Anyway,
Please.
catches. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
And I love the little countertop that is built right here, with the shelves up there like that, and then I think that's the cabinet poison maker cabinet kind of sunk into it. And then look at the book, the cookbook up here. That is really clever. Like this itself would be a really pretty screenshot. Gosh, ham sounds so good right now. But look at that. It looks like it looks like a little cookbook laid out for them to cook. And I think that's part of the poison maker cabinet, correct?
It is, yeah. It's buried right in the counter deep because it's quite a tall one.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That cat is awesome.
It's slinking. It's slinking. It's wreaking some havoc. It's like it wants to get into the vegetables and get into everything. And look at this. That looks really pretty
Very
with all
cozy.
the clothes around. Oh, it's the kitty litter. I love it, and there's even a turd in there. that is really clever. Oh my gosh. I can't
least
laugh
the
too
cat.
hard. I almost was gonna start coughing. This
Is that an apple blossom tree?
that is a wedding trellis.
It actually looks like a tree when you go back. It actually
It
looks
did.
like a stand.
It did. Now this one's a tree. That's I think that's when you got that you get in the Debella pack maybe. But no, yeah, those
Yeah,
are.
it looks like a wide oak.
That tree looks like a fabricant tree.
You're right. Yes, maybe, but it's blue. Are the fabricant ones blue, or is that just the
Um,
lighting?
it might be the lighting, but I think there's some blue in some of the
Huh.
fabricant trees.
The cat got into more trouble down here. Knocked some laundry over. Cats
The
do.
jar terrarium looks really good too
It
on the
does.
table there.
It does. Cats do like. Oh, there's another pulley. Cats do like laundry. I know my cat likes to sleep in the laundry baskets. Oh, piano. This cat's getting into some trouble on the piano. He's knocking every. Oh, he did. He knocked all of the music off the piano. This is so clever. Like, the stuff that people build, like, oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's gonna knock it over. This is great. Oh, what is this? What is this piece right here? I have no idea what that is.
That's a Halalu triptych thing. I forgot what the exact name is.
Wow, and
It's hard to find.
it's wood like that?
Yeah,
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
yeah, it's kind of rare. I think I want to say it's something you get out of a treasure chest. It's like a
Yeah,
painting. You,
I've
you
actually
can't
gotten
make
one of the
them.
triptych archers like a long time ago, and they're really you get them out of safe boxes, I think, lock boxes over in Vardenfell. I'd actually sold it in an auction, and I got a lot of money for it at an auction. I love the wedding flowers behind that. That just adds such a nice little feel up here. This is very pretty and cozy. Oh, there's a bedpan. No accidents at night. Got a bedpan. Yeah, that's really pretty. And it fits really well how they have it laid out on the dresser like that with the candles. Like that just it looks perfect. It fits perfect like that. I really like it. I'm surprised there's no cats jumping around on the bed. They're just wreaking havoc downstairs. And I love how she or he used this space in the middle of this house to put the tree in. I think that's really clever looking.
Yeah, I like that idea a lot.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Two very different Kragenholm houses. I still like the kitty litter box. I think that's probably my favorite thing of this house with the turd in it. I don't know why that gets me. This is very nice. All right, so now we're on to the last house, and that's Charlene's house, and we are going to go to the Cyrodiilic Jungle House.
Yay!
Yeah, don't go to our primary.
Oh, whoops, I almost put that in chat. That's not what I want to do. Nope, I brought that up again. There we go. Again, my copy and paste fails. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. And we're going to the Cyrodiilic Jungle House, and I sold more stuff. Tell you, I'm making a small little fortune on all those motifs. I sold a lot in Kitty this week with it being in Wayrest. Hopefully I don't make an oops next week, because that was a very costly oops for me. Oh, wow. Oh, we got a little chicken walking around.
Nothing beats the rooster strut.
Right? I love, like, my first impressions coming into houses. It's like something you don't expect, and, you know, like, coming into houses, you're like, wow, that's awesome. And it kind of throws you off guard. This is really pretty. I like how the statue's laid out like this. Like, that looks really pretty.
That's a scam.
It's a scam.
It's the light is actually buried. Like the light, you can turn it
Oh.
on.
So it's the... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's the fire part of that?
Yep.
That's awesome. I like the little pumpkin down here, too. That looks really neat. I like how that's set up like that.
Now you see the candles. Look at the candles inside the
Oh,
crystals.
yeah, that's really pretty.
Because otherwise they're really dark, and those are blue candles.
Yeah, I saw that in the other house. The Hall of Lunar Champion. You guys had them like that too, and that looked really good. I like how they're in there like that. I mean, you could always like kind of like bury them in it too, you know, and
What
not
type
show
of
them. And they.
what type of houses?
What was that?
I was gonna say, what type of houses are you viewing right now?
We are actually on the last one. This is our NA contest for where home is where your axe hangs.
Oh, nice.
And this was for smaller houses, staple houses.
Oh, sweet.
And this is the NA contest that is open for anybody. I love the wedding flowers like this. It really lights this up.
Don't forget to make a wish.
I see this. You got some money to make a wish. Don't want to fall into that well.
The vines on the walls, those are the dragon fire all the way around.
Oh, yep. That light looks good there too. The Merkmeyer light. What's this dude doing? It's like, I'm guarding the fountain. No one shall pass. Yeah, the vines look really pretty around the walls like that. Got some nice little crystals when you enter. Got some scary
Now,
monsters.
outside of this contest, if you go where the statue is on your right-hand side, me and Gail are gonna keep on going where the statue is. If you turn around now, we're gonna put a ladder up to that roof where the balcony is, and you can build
fun.
a little. You can actually build a little loft to this roof up here and have a little sitting area.
Oh.
But the restriction, the size was restricted. But that's what I am gonna do with the house is actually build a little ladder, and then you can put chairs and everything and sit on top of on the roof.
Oh, that sounds nice.
If you go right to the back, right up against the vines, you can see the little the space you can do where the music box is,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then you could have it just going straight up there like that. That's a really good idea. Let's go see what's inside. Wow, very cozy. I love these lights. The Talvani lights. I think those are super pretty.
The twins are watching you.
Oh no. I see this. That's kind of creepy. They're like, we want to see what's going on this bed. Kitties are like, I didn't do anything. Not me.
Those are the new curtains, by the way, the blue curtains. They just came out.
Oh, really? What are they? Are they Deadlands
Yeah,
or
no,
Fargrave?
yeah, the Fargrave ones.
Okay. I don't know if I've actually seen those. Is that a purple or a blue recipe?
It's a blue,
Okay, I might have it actually.
about 25K a piece, I believe.
Wow. I might have it. I'm getting a lot of the blues right now. I've gotten most of them. I like the little kitty statue right here. Those are really pretty curtains. I like the design of them.
You can actually sit on the sofas of the Shea lounges. They're all sittable.
Oh, nice.
That one's behind you, too.
Nice. Gonna eat me some dinner. That steak looks fantastic. I'm actually kind of hungry right now, and I love steak. Got a fish over here to fry. That's a really nice little setup right here with the cheese, and that must have been really hard to place all those to get those to fit like that.
Sherilyn beat me up to put those in there like that.
I like the fire pit in there too. That matches really well.
Yeah, so that's the orcish fire pit that doesn't meet the square, so you actually have to hide it among the walls.
That was funny when you were talking about that steak. My girlfriend said, "Can they see my steak?" I'm like, "No, my webcam's not. I'm talking about housing." She's like just picking a steak right now.
That's all right. When I started this, like there wasn't a lot of people on. I accidentally hit video and I had my camera plugged in, so everybody got to view my dirty laundry and dirty house behind me, and I was very embarrassed for a moment. And I'm like,
It happens.
it's a good thing I had clothes on, because that wouldn't have been pretty.
Like it's laundry day, just sitting around in my underwear.
Right. I can't say I haven't done it before, but usually my kids are home, so you can't really do that.
And we tried as best to our ability to get that candle straight on the ledge, but it does not go back, otherwise the wall eats it.
Oh yeah, I think I talked to you about this.
Yeah, you cannot put it back, otherwise the undaunted plaque eats it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really nice and cozy. I like the rug right here too. And that chest. What is this chest?
That is antiquity one.
No, yeah, I really need to catch up with mine. I have not done as much.
Unusable. It just looks pretty, but it's unusable.
It does look very pretty. I really like how that looks. I don't think I've ever seen that before. All right.
Yeah, sit on one of the sofas if you want. You get a different perspective.
Ooh, nice. That would make a nice screenshot right here. Look at the kitties on the bed playing. Very well done. Everybody, all the houses today were just absolutely fantastic, and
Yeah, there's some great houses.
there is, and I'm gonna have a hard time judging these. Arione, Gail, and I will be the one judging these, and I would like to have it done by the 30th of this month, but sooner if all three of us can kind of get together and figure out. It's kind of our first time doing it all three together, so it's going to take a minute for us to get a routine down of how we want to do it.
All the houses were beautiful.
They were. Make sure to get your houses for
Yeah, Gail said I'm going to win first or second.
make sure to get your houses ready for the NA contest for this month. Mushrooms. I think the theme was mushrooms.
We have no mushrooms. We gave all ours to Gail. We honestly don't have any mushrooms hardly at all.
And then our crafty only contest is Thanksgiving, because it's Thanksgiving and everybody likes to make Thanksgiving houses, and that's only for members in Krafty Retro Designs, and that ends at the 30th of this month. So I am going to go ahead and stop recording now.
Thanks again.